Hi, today we are looking at the first of three sections that we'll be doing on constructions. For all these, you'll need a pencil, ruler, and a compass or a protractor. So constructions are accurate drawings of shapes, angles, and lines in geometry. And we have two basic constructions. We have our perpendicular bisector, and we also have an angle bisector. So a perpendicular bisector, some definitions to help us before we get started drawing them, is perpendicular is where two lines meet at right angles. And bisect means to cut in half. So therefore, perpendicular bisector is when we accurately cut a line in half with a line that has 90 degrees to the original line. To draw a perpendicular bisector, we need a pencil, a ruler, and a compass. For example, draw a perpendicular bisector to line AB. To draw it, we will use endpoints of our line segment as the center of two arcs that we'll draw. In this case, I don't have the option of drawing an arc, so I'll just draw a circle. Oh, everywhere it says arcs. Now, these two arcs that you're drawing or circles that you're drawing need to have the exact same radius. And then we're going to draw a straight line through where the arcs intersect. So we'll start with the first part. So use endpoints of our line as the center of two arcs that we draw. So I'm drawing a circle using an endpoint at A. I need it to go more than halfway across my line. So I might take it to say here. And then we'll do the same thing from the other end. And these two circles or arcs must have the same radius. Now what we'll do is draw a straight line through where these two circles intersect each other. And that would be our perpendicular bisector. Now, if you're to measure this should be 90 degrees. And if you measure this distance and this distance, those distances should be the same. So we'll do another example. So this time our line is on a bit of an angle, but we follow the exact same principle. So once again, start by drawing a circle or arc centered on one end of our line. And then draw one centered on the other end of the line. Where those two lines intersect, we'll draw in a straight line, and that is our perpendicular bisector. An angle bisector is the second one we're going to learn how to draw today. So an angle bisector is a straight line that cuts an angle in half. To do this, we draw an arc centered at the vertex, and then draw two congruent arcs, each centered where the original arc intersected the sides of the original angle. We'll then draw a straight line from the vertex through the new arc intersecting points. So here's an example. We want to draw an angle bisector. So we'll start by drawing a circle or arc centered at where our two lines intersect. And then we'll draw two more circles or arcs that each have the same radius of each other. So I might, for example, just draw this one. And then I need to draw one that's centered here that has the same radius. Now where these two intersect, we can draw in our straight line. And we have our angle bisector. So here's another example of it. So let's again start with a circle at the center. Then create a couple more circles. And then a line straight through where those intersect, and that's our angle bisector.